Okay, this is my speech for the pivotal moment. Okay. What the fuck? This statement came out of my mouth more times than I care to admit during the 2016 spring semester at Regis University. I was on a 6-year track to become a pharmacist and I hated it. I wasn't happy. In fact, I was the exact opposite of happy. I was stressed out and a little depressed. Then I asked myself, why am I even doing this? When I couldn't come up with a good enough answer, I decided to quit. And in doing so, I changed my outlook on life forever. What you need to understand is for most of my high school career, both myself and my family believed that I was going to go to college, graduate, and then become a pharmacist by the age of 24. That was the plan. It was a good plan and one that I wanted to stick with. Fast forward to my first semester of freshman year of college, and I wasn't as happy as I thought I would be. Sure, the classes were interesting and I learned a lot, but I wasn't as hyped up about it as I was in high school. Naturally, I wasn't just going to give up because things were getting rough. Besides, they were prerequisite classes. They were supposed to be sucky and stressful as hell. So I pushed on and stuck with it, hoping things would get better. They didn't. In all reality, they actually got worse. It got to the point during second semester that I was literally crying my eyes out because I was so unhappy. Things looked pretty bleak. Despite how I was feeling about my classes, though, there were times during that year where I was actually happy. It was when I was volunteering. I volunteered at an elementary school in a kindergarten room around the corner of my house, and in a daycare where I cared for the children of teen mothers. I love those kids. They were the best part of my day. I always look forward to seeing their happy, smiling faces. It was during these hours of volunteering that my outlook really started to change. I really started to question my decision in pursuing a career in pharmacy. Was that truly what I wanted to do for the rest of my life? It took some time, after weeks of tossing the question around in my head, and a horrific breakdown that happened during finals week, I realized my answer. No, this isn't what I want to do. So I took my false desire of becoming a pharmacist, and the idea of pleasing my family, and I let it go. And it was amazing. I finally felt free to do what I want and be who I want. Letting go was the hard part. Deciding what I wanted to do instead was easy. It was in that moment that I decided I wanted to become a teacher. And I'll tell you, literally the moment that I made that decision, all of my stress and all of my worries faded away. It was like I didn't even have those feelings to begin with. That feeling was how I knew I was making the right decision. Afterwards, I actually felt a little silly. Like, of course I want to be a teacher. Of course that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Now that I am in the place that I am, it's just so obvious. I guess I couldn't see it before because I was so focused on pleasing my family that I lost sight of what was truly important, my own happiness. Now I'll admit, from that point, things were a little rocky. It wasn't all sunshines and daisies and happiness. Certain of my families didn't take the decision of me being a teacher lightly. They were upset, and although they would never admit it out loud, they were disappointed. This made pursuing a career in teaching a little challenging. It was hard not having the support and motivation of certain family members. But I knew I couldn't let someone else's happiness and motivation get in the way of my own. So with the help of the family members that did support me and my closest friends, I dropped pharmacy and I signed up for the teaching program at Regis University, where I will spend the next couple of years earning my bachelor's degree in elementary education. My dream is to one day teach the younger part of elementary school, so kindergarten through second grade. I just really like that age. This has to be the first time in my life where a goal or a dream I had is actually in reach, and one that I actually see myself achieving and succeeding in. This pivotal moment in my life didn't happen really that long ago. It actually happened this time last year about, and I'm still riding on the high that was created when I made this decision. I am still currently in the teaching program, and my dreams to become an elementary school teacher has not changed. For the first time in a long time, things are looking up, and it's all because I finally decided to take charge of my own life. The first part of my pivotal moment involved letting go of my false self and all of the negative emotions that were attached to it. The second part was disregarding the emotions, thoughts, and opinions of everyone else and pursuing my own happiness. I know to someone else this may not seem like a big deal, but it was to me. You have no idea how long I lived my life according to what other people thought and wanted. It was a sad part of my life, one I never want to live through again. We were not born into this world to pursue the wants and dreams of others. We're here to make the most of life and live it the way we want to, going after our own dreams, our own goals, and making ourselves happy. Because through finding our own happiness, we pave the way for others to do the same. Thank you.